Hi, and welcome to the show. My guests today have chosen to live on the streets of Chicago. Please meet Daniela. She says her life has been turned upside down since following her boyfriend into a life of homelessness. Daniela, what's going on?
Hi, Steve. Well, I came from a good family. I spent every summer in Germany. I speak two languages. I went to college. I had everything. And I've been with this guy on and off since I was 16 years old.
And how old are you now?
20. And, he just chooses not to, do what he needs to do. He doesn't want to work. He doesn't want to go to school. He's got 2 kids he don't want to take care of. And, I couldn't be with him and live with my parents. And eventually got me kicked out of my house. And I have nobody else. I've just got him.
Okay, so let's back up a little bit. You were raised by your mother and father, lived in a nice house.
In the suburbs.
You went to college, so you had all the advantages a lot of people don't have.
Yeah.
And then you meet this guy, and he's a drug addict, uses what, heroin?
Pretty much anything.
So anything he gets his hands on. And because you're with him, you end up living on the streets. How did that happen? Like, you chose to give up everything that was given to you?
It was like slowly but surely, like everything I had just like, got taken away from me. It was like first, money was coming up missing at my house. And my mom was like, well.
And he was living there with you?
Yeah. And my mom was like, well, where's it coming up missing from? I'm like, I don't know. It's not me. I'm working 2 jobs and I'm going to school. So I'm not there all day long. I can't watch him. And then.
What's the attraction to him?
It used to be that I honestly felt that he loved me, he took care of me, he was nice, everything I wanted, he did. He used to work, he made $30 an hour, he was working for his parents. His parents had money, they're millionaires. And, and...
Now, what's hard for me to understand is you could go back to your parents if you went with him, right? They won't take you back now?
They won't take me back. No.
When you were smaller, what did you dream of becoming someday?
A teacher, an undercover cop.
A teacher or an undercover cop? And at what point did you just abandon these dreams and say, I'm okay with this? Because it seems like you're okay living on the streets.
The thing is, I'm not. It's like I'm so fed up with it. I really wanted to go to school. My big thing is I like working with kids and I like helping people. So my big thing was I wanted to be like, an undercover cop, like drug enforcement type cop, and work with...
Well, you got your first bust real close by.
I know. But just, to work with people and help people get...
That's really interesting because you want to be a teacher and you want to be an undercover cop, as you say. Why, then, would you fall in love with a drug addict, somebody that's stealing from your own parents, and choose to be with him on the streets?
Honestly,
I mean, are you that much in love with him?
Not like I used to be, no, not anymore. I mean, I'm to the point now where I'm just really fed up with it. I'm tired of living like that, and it's like now I don't have anywhere to go. That's the only person I have left is him now.
Now, before the show, the producers told me that you were raped 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And how did that happen?
I got into a fight with him, and I left him downtown, and I took a train up to 95th Street, and I know there's a bunch of homeless people up there, so I was sleeping down there, and the second day I was down there, as I was walking through the alley at night, some guy grabbed me and attacked me and raped me in the alley. And Brian just keeps saying how he don't believe me, He's like, you're just doing it to make me feel bad because you left.
Were you also prostituting?
Yeah.
And what led to that?
Him.
So he suggested that you go out and prostitute? To make money for his drug habit, or?
Yeah. He's not just,
When he asked you this, what did you think?
He's just crazy. And then he kept going at it, and then I got my ass, or I got beat up, whatever, he beat me up.
He beat you up?
Yeah. And happened like a couple days in a row, and then like the last day, he threw me down the side of one of the expressway ramps, and after that, I was just like, okay, whatever, anything just to make it so that, I don't get hurt. And why are you here today? honestly want to tell him that he needs to change or I'm going to leave. I want to go home. I'm going to go somewhere.
So why don't we just go ahead and meet him? This is Brian.
And I beat you in the...
Yeah.
I beat you in the... I protect you.
Right after my
You're a liar.
2 days. You threw me down.
And you got raped? I was there?
No,
I was there. I sold your ass after you got raped because you're too.
All right. You want to come out? Let's hear your sob story.
What do you want? I ain't got a sob story.
So
I'm a junkie.
You're a junkie?
Okay, but I ain't never beat her.
Okay.
I'm on the streets.
Okay.
You know what it's like to live on the streets?
No, and I don't want to.
Have you ever slept on the streets?
No, and I never will.
You ever dug in a garbage can?
No.
Okay, then. So what do you got to say to me? This is my life.
That you're a loser?
I'm a loser. Why?
Yeah. Okay, give me a chance. I'm okay if you're okay being a drug user. If you want to live on the street, that's fine. That's your business. You're a grown man, right?
Right.
You can do whatever you want to do.
Right.
But why would you take this beautiful girl and let her live with you on the street? Why would you force her into prostitution? She's not lying about that.
What I just say? She's not lying?
She's not lying.
How do you know she's not lying? You know her? How do you know she's not
You
sitting
know
here
what?
lying?
I just met her, but you know what? I've met a million girls like her. They don't go out and just prostitute because it's fun.
Oh, no?
They do it because some behind them making them do it.
What if she's a junkie, too? You ever think about that?
I'm going to have to take her word because you know what? You're a junkie and junkies lie. Okay? What are you doing for this girl?
Dude, she's out here because she wants to be out here with me. She said it herself, okay?
Yes,
I watch her back and
I
make
heard
sure
that
nothing
part.
happens to
She
her.
says she
I hustle
loves you.
so I can feed her.
If you have this girl and you love her, why would you let her be out there with you?
I don't let her do anything. I tell her to go home. She's here because she wants to be.
No.
I'm not forcing her to be here. I'm not making her be here. She's here because she wants to be.
You know, I really don't understand how these girls fall under, like, some kind of spell when they meet guys like you. You know, and I think part of the problem is the drugs. But I look at you, and you probably were a decent guy at one time. But you're not anymore, and you know that, right?
You know, I'm not the best, but I never made a... Never.
I'm going to ask you one more time. Did he do that to you? Did he beat you and make you go out and prostitute?
Can we just change the subject?
No, we're not going to change the subject. You came on the show. You came on the show, and like I said, from the story that you told me, it doesn't sound like you need a lot of help to turn you around. Just a little bit of help, and we can, you know, maybe get your life back on track. But be honest with me now. Don't me.
I just don't feel like fighting with him when we leave here.
Streets as a homeless person living with the junkie. What do you mean you don't want to fight? This is your chance to stand up and fight and get out of the situation. If you don't fight for yourself, you can't expect me to. You want me to help you?
Yeah.
Well, then you got to help me help you. You don't sit there and say, I don't want to confront this guy because I can help you, but if you don't stand up and do it, after today, who's going to be there for you?
No one.
I can try to be, but I can't be there all the time. Nobody can be.
You're right.
So, did he beat you?
Yeah.
You're stupid for staying with me if I did that. You're going to be an idiot.
Okay, well...
Do you love her?
Yeah.
Then why don't you protect her?
I do.
How do you mean you do?
Oh, my God. Listen, man, I do everything for her. She's
And
by
what-
my side
what do you-
24/7. The only time anything ever happened to her is when she left me for a week and she found out what that's all about. That's why she's back.
You better run as fast as you can. Because if you don't, you're just going to end up just like them. And you're halfway there already.